Okay, I think I'm on. So I got a whole bunch of packages here. Oh, for Pete's sake.
So I am asking you to
I
pitch.
gotta turn that. I don't know how to. I don't actually know how to turn off sound when I actually start a new podcast. So, but I got a bunch of stuff here, and I figured I would start a live stream and open some of these packages, and we can all wait for the boom together. What's funny is I got an interesting comment, in one of my videos, and someone said I'm a typical SIG guy. Like, I'm a typical SIG guy. I don't know if that's an insult. I guess that's an insult. That's a pretty creative insult. But I don't know what a typical SIG guy is. All right, first package. This is from the shipping department at Depot 7. All right, so waiting for the boom. Let's see what this thing is. Oh, inside it, tight. And more stuff. I got a trash bag over here. I gotta take off my mic. There you go. And what can I say? I'm not Destiny. Not a professional at this. All right. Try this again. All right. Could be cigars. Not going to say no to some cigars. And I got Colonial Blade. Oh, I think someone sent me a knife. Fox knife cigar cutter. Oh, that's cute. All right, so looks like this right here is this is a cigar cutter. Now, I put so much stuff on my desk, I don't know where my mouse is. So this little guy looks like a cigar cutter from Fox Knives. Boy, I'm not going to be able to take this one on a plane. That's kind of cool looking. I like that. And this is from Colonial Blades. Let's see what this is. A knife? I don't know. Someone just asked me, is U.S.-based Russian sophists in violation of FARA, the Foreign Agents Reporting Act? I'm not a lawyer. I don't know. Oh my God. All right, so this is a knife. Wow. And there was another attachment in here. And I don't know what this is. So I guess this is like a practice blade. Like you can practice doing stuff with it. Wow, that's nice. And you know what stinks is when people will send me stuff and I have no idea who sent it to me because they don't put their name in the box. But still, this is nice. Here, I'll see, I don't know anything about like knife fighting or anything like that. That's like a Filipino thing. I know like the Filipinos are all into they have like a martial arts that has knife work and stuff. But are U.S. agents, a U.S.-based Russian sophist in violation of FARA? I don't know. I mean, if they're getting paid by Russia, then I guess they might be in violation of FARA. But I don't know if this is even legal to carry where I live in Maryland. I don't know. Seems like a good inside the waistband thing. But thank you. I'm going to have to, so this is The NCO Low Vis. Almost reminds me of like a from Spyderco, the Spyderco Civilian. This is nice. I'm gonna have to figure out who sent this thing to me and thank them personally. That was really cool. Hey, this is on it? No. All right. What else I got here? All right. This is from. God, it sucks getting old, man. This is from EGP, everygunpart.com. Oh, God. You know, it's funny how, once in a while, people have sent me, like, gun parts, and I'm like, I don't know if this thing is Maryland legal. One time, someone sent me something. I told the packer, like, yeah, you need to send that back. Like, I don't know if I can even have that in Maryland. All right, let's take a look. All right, open this thing up. Ah, cigar cutter. All right, I got a cigar cutter, Stogie Mays Battle-Born Humidor, and a shirt. And Stogie Mag. Oh, hold up. I get it. All right. I think I know what this is. So someone, I think this is a cigar humidor that is supposed to look like a 50 caliber magazine. So hold on, let me open this thing up. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. So I guess, unfortunately, it doesn't fit Lanceros. Hold on, let me try to grab a different cigar. All right, so this, oh, I love it, man. This is what's called a guy gift. That's for darn sure. So how do I load these? I don't want to press down too hard. I guess, oh, like that. And I can just load the cigars in like that. Neat. And I guess this pops on as the protector. Yeah. Just like that. So it's almost like Brandon Herrera's AK-50, right? So I think I'm gonna need Toros for this, or Robustos. But this is pretty cool. If I had slightly smaller cigars, this thing would be perfect. But that's pretty neat. I like this. Now I'm gonna have to use the knife that I just got to get these out. This is pretty cool. This is from the Battle-Born Humidor, rapid deployment for your cigars. Freaking love it. More for I think it's more for Robustos and Toros, but I'll probably put that up there someplace. That was pretty cool. What else I got here? I guess these are humidifier packs. Might need those. Can you guys hear me? I was like yelling pretty loud. So I got, that was kind of cool. I got to write those people back. Bigger box. So I got this from, doesn't say, Ground Rate Advantage. Ugh. That's pretty neat when you have a You know, there's definitely a market for a magazine that holds cigars. You know, every time I do this, the trash builds up. I'm just gonna throw this stuff in the garbage as I go here. So I don't know what that is. Oh, these look like books. All right. Monroe Doctrine, Volume 1. Into the Stars by James Roscone. Okay. And I got a bottle opener. This looks like a 30 millimeter round from that you would use in either an A10 or oh god, the chain gun on the Apache. It said cigars are nice, but have you tried LSD? I have never done any drugs ever. And this is a coin telling heroes stories. Frontline Publishing. Well, that's pretty cool. And this is, so I got to put that up over there. Frontline Publishing. And Always Faithful, Always Forward, 4th Special Forces Group. Now that's a coin, man. That's a coin. 4th Special Forces Group. You know, when you send me something, you gotta let me know who sent it, because, oh wait, someone actually wrote inside this book. Ryan, I enjoy listening to your channel. I appreciate your boldness in the topics you cover. If you ever want to learn more about self-publishing, let me know. Always willing to help a fellow vet, James Rossone. Cool. I will have to try to figure out how to get in touch with James. But that is wow. 4th Special Forces Group. That's cool. I got to put that next to my seal coin. I don't have as many coins as Mandatory Fun Day, but I'm definitely getting there. This is pretty cool too. You know what? My cigar went out. I gotta find my lighter. That ain't my lighter. I think I left. Oh, there it is. My lighter over here. Ah, shoot. Got to refill. Do you think Iranian security forces were trained by the U.S. Secret Service? No. What are your thoughts on what's going on in Israel? I don't know what's going on in Israel right now beyond the normal stuff. So unless you got something specific, I don't know. This is really nice. I want to look at this thing again. It's nice. But this, geez, this is great. It's really nice. It's nice right here. I gotta see whether it's legal to carry, because I had no clue. But I am definitely I'm gonna put this shell up over here. Alright. You know what? Alright. How's that look? I don't know. I don't want to block anything. I'll figure that one out later. I don't know. What discounts for veterans at stores do you use regularly? I have no clue. I never do that. I never go in and I'm like, I'm a veteran. Give me something special. I've never done that before. Usually, sometimes Chick-fil-A has veterans discounts. But that's all I can think of right now. All right. This is from Kelly. All right. Will Kelly. Here's a Battleship North Carolina commission patch, quite rare, and it meant a lot to my old man. Oh, man. This is Will Kelly, the Vintage Guitar Magazine, Shop of Hard Knocks. Well, this is the Battleship North Carolina patch. I have to put that up. All right. What else I got here? Here's Bram. Another book. The Art of the Blade. I think someone sent me another knife. It says The Art of the Blade, which I guess is about like fighting knives and stuff like that. It's weird. I just talked about like the Filipino art of fighting with knives, and this guy sends me another knife. All right. Someone just asked a question here. Where are we? Ryan, just a thanks for your work. Thanks for answering my few months ago, helping with ATP Geopolitics channel going down. Oh, you're very welcome. Why do I have a Serbian flag in the background? Not only do I have a Serbian flag in the background, I have a stealth fighter. I'll give him that one. You know, I have a Serbian flag in the background because, honestly, if anybody from any military sends me a patch and they're somewhat friendly to the United States, I'll put up their flag and I'll put up their patch because I believe soldiers are soldiers, no matter who they are. If the PLA sent me a patch, I would put up a Chinese flag. I don't know where I'd put it. I don't have a lot of room left, but I would put it up. I love soldiers. I love soldiers. It's just a shame we have to fight. And, I think Serbia has a fascinating military. These guys, they developed a lot of their own military industry, mainly because they had to. So this is the knife that I just got. Wow. Let's see how I put this back together. Just do that. So I guess this is the assisted opener. I'll have to figure out how to actually use this thing. Filipinos are great at knife fighting. It is their thing. It is a thing. Cool. All right, another knife. What else I got here? This is probably another book. Let's take a look at what we got. Waiting for the boom. Ryan, what's the best way to reach you for sending patches? I'd like to bring a new topic to your attention. I can't find it on Substack anymore. A news topic. Best way of sending me patches. My address is on my website. French flag. The French sent me patches, and I put up a flag. That's kind of how it works. And what's interesting is that America owes its freedom to the French, right? And I think that I served with the French, and they know how to fight. I think that there's like this stereotype that came from a single Simpsons episode. Wow, the Serbian army, the forgotten story. I tell you, the Serbs, during World War I, they suffered an enormous amount of casualties. And, that on my wall back there, that patch right there that I'm pointing to, that patch is a type of flower that regrows with just a little bit of water. Yeah, right. And it's a fascinating story, that patch. Yeah, that is weird how like I talk about the Serbians and I open a book about Serbia. But that patch is a fascinating story. But regarding the French, there was like a single episode of The Simpsons where I think the landscaper or the groundskeeper calls the French cheese-eating surrender monkeys. And the French did their best when they were invaded, and it just wasn't good enough. They were fighting the wrong war. Someone said, do I need to serve in the military to send you the patch, or can I just send one from my local base if I'm simply a military supporter? I'm not going to say no if you send a patch, but like a lot of times, like, you should know what the patch means. So this is from Tel Aviv. This is from Israel. This is from Shmuel Amit. All right. All right, see. I'll try to open this thing up. Have I done a video about the prisoner exchange with Russia? No. Alright, that's done. Alright, so, got a couple of patches here. So, IDF Nahal Brigade. And the guy sent me a receipt. So, I don't see an email here. Israeli Army embroidered. I don't see any. Oh. Paid by Paul Matthew Zamsky. Okay. So, send that back. Thank you. So, this is the Hall Infantry Brigade. Nahal Brigade, I guess. That's what this says. Israeli Army, IDF, Nahal Infantry Brigade, embroidered uniform, patch sleeve. Cool. Toss that up underneath Israeli flag right there. What else we got? We got from Frank. Yeah, a lot of times, yeah, you want to send a Montenegro patch? Go ahead. Ooh. Okay. So this is insignia. I'm not quite sure what that is. So this looks like, I'm not quite sure what that is. All right. Oh, there's a thing in here. Okay. Hi, Ryan. I enjoy your content. Appreciate your different perspective compared to other nonsense on social media. Finding close some Canadian armed forces military police items. I also do triathlons. I love how you're able to do them in spite of enjoying fine cigars and whiskey. Thank you, Frank. All right. I was wondering about that because there's that owl-looking thing right there. I guess another owl. And I guess, okay, I get it now. Police militaire. Well, I could probably hang that up over there somewhere. You know what I usually do is I have these Velcro strips. Right here. And let me try this. What's the chance The whole Khalif controversy is Russian disinfo. Question about her gender only came after she defeated a Russian boxer in an event heavily financed by Gazprom. Dude, I have a finite number of space in my brain, and I don't have any space for figuring out boxers. Like, that's just not like, there's not enough room. Like, I have a finite amount of bandwidth. Hello, Romania. So I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Oh, let me put this up. It's kind of cool. You guys see that? No, it's locked. It's locked, isn't it? How about now? Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, mostly. All right. I could have put it over by the Taiwan. Yeah, that's what I can do. That way. I love this patch. This is a Taiwanese Air Force patch right here. I love this patch. It's got, I guess, I don't know, a panda bear hitting the Pooh Bear. All right, what else we got? H&M Revenue and Customs. Oh, this is probably a tax bill. I think I applied to pay you know what's weird is that, like, alright, I gotta figure this out. So I've actually tried paying value-added tax to the UK, and I have no idea how to do it. Like, I think I applied for a value-added tax number, and there's like no play. I think I got rejected for it, and I've been trying to pay, and this doesn't even, like, I need to pay a penalty of £63. I would love to pay you guys. I just don't know how to do it. Don't make it hard for people to pay you. I'll be more than happy to pay. All right. So this is, all right, yep. So this is, this might be a bill. Yeah, I love it. You're watching me open bills. I don't know, it looks like a check. I got a check for $305. Oh, you know what this is for? This is for, I I did some contracting work for somebody, so that should work. All right. Maybe I can pay the value-added tax bill with that. So someone just said, since North Korea is sending troops to Ukraine, how likely do you think it will be that China will send their troops in North Korean uniforms? Since North Korea is sending, how China? I don't know if North Korea is going to actually send troops to Ukraine. That kind of sounds like something. That's a tough one because it's like if I could see Kim Jong Un sending like emptying the prisons of like his dissidents or something, and putting them in uniform and sending them, and then those guys immediately try to defect to Russia or something. But I don't see. I don't see how that North Korea can make an appreciable difference, or those guys are going to be so untrained. Like a lot of North Korean soldiers are used as like farm labor. I mean, they could be used as bodies to soak up bullets, which sucks. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see guys getting killed just because their leader is insane, right? But I don't know. I could see North Korea saying, oh, yes, Vlad, we're going to send you troops, but we can't find enough train space. We're looking for trains right now or something, right? Like, I could see him making excuses and it just never actually happens. Like a friend who's like, oh, yeah, well, we'll hang out, I promise we'll hang out, but I got bowling this weekend, right? So I could see that happening. I don't think China wants anything to do with Ukraine. This is kind of tough to explain, but like, I don't necessarily know if China wants people in their military with combat experience, because those people can become fairly dangerous, if there's ever a coup or something like that. So it's weird. Like when you run an authoritarian army, you don't want to have a military that's too competent, right? I think someone just sent me a picture of Jake Bro. All right. It is a Jake Bro patch. Oh, that's freaking hilarious. I'm going to text Jake right now. Oh, God. That's freaking funny. So someone sent me a Jake Bro patch. Is this a greeting card or something? Dear Defender, thank you so much for your contribution. Oh, yeah, I contributed money during Jake's birthday. Thanks for your contribution to the historic fundraiser with the 69 Sniffing Brigade. Together, our community fundraiser raised almost $1.2 million in support of Ukraine. Your contribution will help save Ukrainian lives and hasten the downfall of Russia and Putin's regime. Keep defending the truth. Keep defending democracy, Jake Bro. That's pretty cool, Jake. I got to send him this picture now. Show you what he says. So, that was actually really, really impressive. You know what? I'm going to do that and show him that I'm on live stream right now. That's really cool. So, Jake. So I might actually hang out with Jake in a couple of weeks. I'm going to Las Vegas for a podcast. I got your patch, and I'm on live stream right now. I opened it up on live stream. I might actually hang out with Jake in a couple of weeks. I guess next week I have a podcast, and then I have like another. I have to fly to Ohio because I'm doing like a. I have to fly to Ohio because I'm doing a. God, what am I doing? Oh, I know what that is. I know what that check is now. That check. I did some consulting for a lawyer doing satellite imagery. There was like a fire in California, and someone had stacked pallets close to a fence, and so this lawyer, he was looking for an expert witness, to I guess this cigar is done. This guy was looking for a lawyer as an expert witness to find out how close the pallets were to the fence. And so, the guy bought some satellite footage, and he knows that I analyze satellite data. And so he reached out to me, and I did some consulting for him, and I got paid. So it's always nice to get paid. Gotta toss that one in the bank. What else I got here? Jake hasn't responded yet, but I'm gonna hang out with Jake when I go to Las Vegas. Someone else asked a question. Like, don't die, old man. Yeah, we all got it coming. F-18 Hornet patch? Oh, it's supposed to be Canadian. Oh, New Zealand. Well, that's interesting, because... Alright. I sent you a couple of items to your wall. The first is a rank slide for a LAC, leading aircraftsman in the Royal New Zealand Air Force. LAC is a classification. It's automatic after 3 years of service or completing your senior CSE. For tech ground trades, due to the length of training, they usually get LAC before they finish their senior. Next step after 18 months is competitive eligibility for promotion to corporal. The second is a Royal Air Force RAAF F-18 Hornet patch that I got when I was on an exercise in Australia back in '97. New Zealand had the Skyhawks. I don't think New Zealand has an Air Force anymore. I'm pretty sure that they had Skyhawks and then they let them go, or they did something, and I think they gave up their Skyhawks at some point. So let me Google that real quick. Let me toss this into. Oh, I forgot. I didn't do my Chrome window correctly. All right. Well, I'll Google that later, I guess. That's kind of cool. I'll see what I have to do about that. Someone just said, in the Middle East, they think the United States is very cowardly. I have friends called Biden a Muslim, who looks more like Fidel Castro, Kamala, or Trump. Neither of them, really. I don't think, does New Zealand have an Air Force? Yeah, they fly helicopters, I believe. They gave up their fighters. They just fly helicopters. And fixed wing. Looks like they got some C-130s, too. And a P-3 Orion. All right, that makes sense. Do you think the U.S. military can win against Chinese military decisively right now and in the foreseeable future? No. That's why we have allies. It's not, the U.S. military isn't the hokey pokey, right? It's, the U.S. military isn't the hokey pokey. It's all about allies. And it's good to have allies. All right, what else we got? We got 3 more, I think. All right. This is from, no, nothing on here. Waiting for the boom. Okay. Greetings from Sweden. Oh, more patches for the Gryffindor. I'm sending you a couple of badges I think would be appropriate. The first one is from Artillery Regiment 9. A9, 91st Battalion, where I did my military service in 2008. The other is from the Swedish 25th Home Guard Battalion, 252 Company. So I guess and I'm not sure what that is. It looks like Joseph or something. The first one, all right, there's 3 patches, but all right, they're going up on the Gryffindor. That's for darn sure. Let's see what else we got here. 2 more. Can I do a video by the 160th SOR? Maybe. I would love it if they invited me there. All right, so, oh, this must be old. And the Mighty Eighth. Ryan, I wanted to get this to you before June 6th, but alas, I'm a procrastinator. I sent you some of my patches from my years in the USAF. They look nice on your wall. But to commemorate the 80th anniversary of D-Day, I wanted to give you my father's 8th Air Force. Man, you guys got to stop sending me stuff from your family. Ryan, can I use an ICD 203 to find a girlfriend? Let me tell you something. I can't even find a girlfriend. My father was a radio operator on a B-24 Liberator called the Iron Corset. He flew 32 missions, including D-Day. He was awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross, along with many other ribbons and medals. On the other hand, I was awarded the Good Conduct Medal, which my commander said was probably a clerical error. My father would have been 103 this year. Wow. Cool fact, my father and I were stationed 20 miles apart in England, 30 years apart. The second photo is of my dad. She asked if he was in the Irish Guards. I proudly said, no, ma'am, I'm in the 44th Bomb Group. My wife and I took the same photo in kilts last year in the same place, but I never looked that dashing. I bought a sidecar for my motorcycle just so I could take my father in parades. Wow, look at that. Those are the pictures. Oh, here. Jesus Christ. This is like, these patches were worn by a guy who flew on bombers above Germany. Handle with care, right? And I think this is just from the post office. I don't think there's going to be anything special in there. Do I have any patches from Switzerland? Denmark? No, I don't. I don't have any Swiss patches. You need IRGC patches. I don't know about IRGC. I don't know about IRGC, but the Artesh, you know, the Artesh, that's the real thing. Like, the Artesh is made up of dudes who are just serving their time, you know, and these are just dudes who are just trying to get by. The Artesh is the real army of Iran. Not not the Islamic Republic, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Oh, so Jake Bro said, nice patch, right? So Jake wrote me back. Yeah, you're alive right now. I think that's it. A nice little haul. All right, I got a little bit of time. I can. So Marjan Kavusi just said, "I see you in pictures, talking with many good-looking young ladies." It's just talking. You know, my problem is I work a lot. Like I'm constantly working, and like it just it's hard, man. It's hard maintaining any kind of relationship. When you work as much as me, I work probably between 13 and 16 hours a day. I work a lot, and I got thoughts on Trump losing the election, and there's a coconut and a palm tree. Oh, there's Jake. Hey, buddy. How you doing, Jake? Thoughts on Trump losing the election? I don't really have any thoughts. It's probably a roughly even chance that former President Trump will win. I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, man. I'm still a little stuffy from that plane ride I took. 15 hours on a freaking plane. We know the dude from Combat Arms YouTube channel. I do not know the dude from Combat Arms YouTube channel. What else we got here? Have you heard about Russia hoists Soviet flag over NATO territory, a Norwegian archipelago, Svalbard Island? I have not. In a provocative move, the Russian state-owned mining company recently hoisted a Soviet flag in Svalbard. I don't know. Were they there to mine for something? And I don't know. Hey, Ryan, do you think the Brewers and the Nats will go over 9 runs tonight? I don't know. Are you a fan of the Lithuanian flag? Yeah, I mean, Lithuania sent me the Iron Wolf patch. Lithuania's got a good army, man. And they deploy. They do stuff. How was Hania killed, in your opinion? Well, it seems like there was a bomb in his apartment building. There was a bomb in his guest room. So, I mean, I actually have a video coming out probably next Friday that talks about like how Iran could respond. Do you think it is important for Kosovo to join NATO? If I mean, I don't. I it's important for Kosovo to join NATO if Kosovo feels that it's important and the rest of NATO agrees. So I don't know if I'm the best judge of whether it's important for Kosovo to join NATO. They certainly can apply. They can certainly apply if they want, and we can see what happens. But I don't really have an opinion on that. Any thoughts on the Swiss Army? No, I do not have any thoughts on the Swiss Army. Do you think Armenia will ever join NATO? Armenia is pretty close to Russia, so I don't know. For Armenia to join NATO, there would have to be a compelling reason. And I guess the compelling reason is Azerbaijan, right? Someone else said, should Turkey get kicked out of NATO? I don't think so. I think Turkey is a very good NATO partner. They have the second largest army in Europe. They're a professional army. I think there's a difference between what Erdogan says and what the Turkish military would do in a crisis. I know Erdogan likes to we're gonna do whatever to Israel. But politicians say stuff all the time, right? They say stuff all the time, and it could just be him pandering to his base. Will France get active in the former African colonies after the Olympics end? I don't know. Anything about the Portuguese army or the Portuguese intelligence services? I don't know that much about the Portuguese army or intelligence services, no. Any thoughts on any favorite movies? I don't know. Unforgiven is up there. Aliens. Aliens poster up there. Doctor Strangelove poster right there. Thank you for covering Iran. Marjan, I just connected with you on... I was wondering who you were. And so I connected with you on, what do you call that thing, on Instagram. I went to a dinner in Florida. Like there was this army ball with an Iranian girl. I really like her. She was fun to hang out with. But she lives in Florida, right? But she loves Iran. She loves going to Iran. Someone just asked me here. I've never been to Iran. No. It sounds like a great place. Favorite G.I. Joe character is me. Think Tank. It's my G.I. Joe character right there. Kelly's Heroes. That was a good movie. What else we got? Icons. Any thoughts on what's happening in Venezuela? I don't know. That's more of like a political question. When it comes to something like Venezuela, boy, I don't know. When it comes to Venezuela, I know that supposedly their voting system is actually pretty robust, where they have when you cast a ballot and it's electronically recorded, and then there's a paper ballot that's connected with it, and I'm pretty sure they had election observers, but I don't know. Under a system like that, I don't know how you could cheat the system. I honestly don't know how you could actually cheat a system like that. But maybe, I I just don't know enough about it to really give a good answer, and I don't tend to talk about things that. Someone said, "Do you support the war on drugs?" I've never really given it much thought. I think that people should be able to smoke marijuana if they want, you know, but I'm not too interested in the war on drugs. I just don't know enough about the subject to give a response. I think I might have a meeting in a moment here. Let me look real quick. I might have to drop off because yeah, I have a meeting. Ah, shoot. All right, guys. I got to go take care of this meeting. Let me see. What do you think? There are no pro-Ukraine aid protests in the West. I have a feeling. I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe people don't feel that passionate about it. Sometimes you do see pro-Ukraine aid protests, but they're usually Ukrainian groups. All right, I got to get to this meeting. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Oh, Ryan.